Joe Scarborough is going to have Mark Thiessen on, and he's going to spout nonsense. But you know what? Luckily, he has a guest host there as well, Lawrence O'Donnell, who's not going to let him do that. Look at what they do to Lawrence O'Donnell and how fast they get the hell out of this segment. Watch clip number 7.
Listen, Barack Obama has eliminated the CIA's interrogation program, which is the single most successful and important intelligence program we have in the war on terror and possibly in the history of the CIA. You know, if you got to think back to the period after 9/11, we didn't even know who hit us. We didn't know that Khalid Sheikh Mohammed was the mastermind of 9/11 or the operational commander of al-Qaeda. And then we started rounding up these terrorists. We caught Abu Zubaydah. We caught Ramzi bin al-Shib and KSM. And these guys provided us information under questioning by the CIA that stopped a number of terrorist attacks. They were planning to blow up the U.S. consulate in Karachi, Pakistan. They were planning to blow up our Marine camp in Djibouti. They were well on their way to recruiting a cell of terrorists who were going to fly an airplane into Heathrow Airport and buildings in downtown London. And they were going to, and KSM had recruited a cell of Southeast Asian terrorists called the Garaba cell because he knew he'd be on the lookout for Arab men to fly an airplane into the Library Tower in Los Angeles, the tallest building in the West Coast. This program is why we did not have another 9/11 after the attack.
Lawrence O'Donnell.
It's just vital.
Well, you're lying about the West Coast thing. That's been covered very clearly. But you actually have, you as a former speechwriter in the White House, you took an oath of office when you took that job that you might or might not remember. You actually publish a book that says that the President of the United States, on its title, the President is inviting the next attack. Isn't it true that the president you worked for invited the first attack by having no idea what was going on with al-Qaeda? You just admitted that when you were hit on 9/11, you just said, we didn't know who hit us. You said we didn't know who hit us. You were told who was going to hit you before we were hit on 9/11, and your administration invited the first attack for which you should live in shame.
Lawrence, go. Listen, here's the record. When the Obama administration's approach, this law enforcement first approach, was working, the 1993 World Trade Center bombing, the bombing of the USS Cole, the bombing of our embassies in Karachi, and the 9/11 attacks. After the CIA, can I get a word?
Wait, let's stop.
After the CIA took over, no attacks, no attacks.
We're going to break right now. We're going to break right now. We'll be right back, and I'm going to be interviewing Mark by myself. We'll be right back.
Yeah. You got to interview Mark by yourself because somebody actually challenged him. Somebody asked him a real question. No real questions allowed. We're going to break. We're going to break. We've got to breach. Someone is trying to act like a reporter or a journalist. We got to breach. Go to break right away. Okay, first of all, Lawrence O'Donnell is 100% right. That is a lie about the Library Tower, and it's been proven 100 times over. Second of all, they never let Lawrence make his point. What he was saying is, look, you said you didn't know about al-Qaeda. Aren't you inviting al-Qaeda to attack us if you didn't even know about them? Isn't that negligence? But they wouldn't even let him get out the question. That guy spoke for nearly a minute. Lawrence started speaking, and everybody's like, Lawrence, cut his mic. Fair and balanced, that Joe Scarborough. Nicely done.